hexagonal lamina, hemispherical plate, quarter circular plate, cone, all such rigid bodies, when how they are in equilibrium under action of several forces is what our discussion is finally. Okay, read the question and get the diagram. Okay, the diagram is like this. This is the inclined plane. There's a rod. Yeah, okay. Till here, so these are the and it is interior. Okay, get into the problem now. Mass of the uniform cylinder of mass m. Mass of the cylinder, mass of the rod are same. So the weight mg will act here. What are the forces on the rod? The normal contact will be there like this. On the cylinder, the normal contact should be like this. Then here the normal reaction N2. Then the weight mg. This is rough, and even this also rough. And it's telling it's everything is in equilibrium. Rod as well as the cylinder is also in equilibrium. How the friction should act here now? In what direction I should take the friction? The friction at this particular point should be like this. The friction here on the cylinder, on the rod, like this. I'm just not showing the contact because to show that forces, no, actually the rod is in contact with the sphere, with the cylinder. So these are the forces. Now you can ask questions, sir, how you determine the direction of friction? How you determine the direction of friction? Now, why can't F1, why can't F1 like this, towards right? So let's see. You have to do mistake also here. Then only you learn it. It's not that directly I'll think for answer. Now let's take the, there's a cylinder I'm showing. Look at this one. There's a point two. Torque due to cylinder, torque due to both the frictions on cylinder will be clockwise, no? Both will set up clockwise torque. Try to see it. R bar F2 will be clockwise. R bar F1 will be clockwise. So the cylinder, what happened? Will rotate here, but it's telling equilibrium. The entire system is in equilibrium. The cylinder should not rotate. Sir, why can't due to mg? So N1 and mg, what happen? They will intersect axis of rotation. So what be torque due to weight of the cylinder and due to normal contact N1 and 2 will be zero. Will be zero. So therefore, what should be the F2? F2 is like this. Then F1 should be towards left, not towards right. Not equilibrium, not possible. So therefore, this will be wrong. Got the idea, no? So nothing wrong in thinking wrong. That's what I feel like. Where you're going to learn it. Now, after this, let's write some equations here. Talk about. I'll give all the points. This is O. This is A. B. Let this be P. Net torque about B. See, I suggest you sit in kitchen. You'll get all different shaped objects: a spoon, glass, cup, saucer, vegetables, cabbage. You take tomato, gourd, that one, all cucumber, carrot, beetroot, different types of shaped vegetables. No, keep and bowl. Cooking bowls will be there. No, different hemispherical, rectangular. That one, all that one. You keep it. That one and keep that vegetables in different bowls and they're in equilibrium. How they are in equilibrium? And spoon also. You're going to keep in cup or you're going to keep in a glass. And when you're taking some curry bowl, the spoon which you are using to serve the curry, no, that you're going to place in curry bowl, no, and how it is in equilibrium. Check it, analyze. It's all no need of any book. Huh? No need of any assignment from teacher. Just sit in kitchen, no, you'll get plenty of unlimited numericals. About B, let come to the problem. Torque about B. Again, the system is in XY plane. Torque about axis passing through B about Z axis here. Wall will set up torque mg into L by 2 clockwise, N1 into L anti-clockwise about this axis. Mg into L by 2, N1 into L. N1 into L will try to rotate the rod like this. Mg into L will try to rotate the rod like this. I'm just trying to show, at least please try to understand here. Due to Mg will act here, R bar, R cross F, this will be no. So due to Mg, the sense of rotation of the rod will be in this direction. Due to N1, it should be anti-clockwise. Got the idea, no? Arrow? No, it is in equilibrium. So Mg L by 2. Clockwise, negative, anti-clockwise, positive. So what is the value of N? N1 is equal to mg by 2. Okay, one answer we got it. Let's come for N2. How to calculate N2?
Can you explain that arrow once again, sir?
Torque due to weight mg, it will be mg to, this is R bar, this is mg, no? So clockwise, mg into L by 2. This is N1 and this is R bar, N1 into L. So it will be anti-clockwise.
Thank you, sir.
It will be like this, no? Arrow not upward, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Please try to notice here. Clockwise negative, anti-clockwise positive. So I got N1. How to get the N2? I'll take help of cylinder itself. Let me take directly cylinder. Net torque, this is on rod. Huh? Now net torque about axis passing through point B on the cylinder. It should be 0. No, sir. Why you're not taking about point P? You can ask that question. Why you're not taking about point P? Why not O? What is the next question? What we are, I had to calculate this N2. No, about O, N2 will intersect. About P, N2 will intersect. About point A, I can take it. About point A, I can take it, but I don't know F2. So therefore, I'm just going for B. About point B on the cylinder. The net torque about axis passing through point B on the cylinder, that one. But sir, like a point B is not on cylinder. There's no rule. I can find out torque about on cylinder about this point also, provided I should have the information. I can calculate torque about any point on the system about any axis passing through any point here as system is in equilibrium. Let's write here. Wall will set up a torque. This N1 into AB. I'll write symbols also, try to understand. N1 into N1 into AB. This will be clockwise. Is it okay, this one? This distance is, okay, BA. This is the length BA, and this is N1. It will set up a torque here, no? on the cylinder, not on the rod. And then mg also, mg into ba, it will also be clockwise, mg into ba clockwise. Then what about torque due to friction? It will intersect axis of rotation. Are you looking at this? Similarly, F1, it will also intersect axis of rotation. So torque by friction. So we'll do one thing, nothing wrong, we'll write it. I'm writing that one, torque due to friction. Later on I'll substitute, I'll put it 0. Next, torque due to normal contact. We don't know distance BP. Is it, how to calculate this one? He has not given anything. He has not given even theta also. I think BP should be equal to L, no? Because it's a circle. So torque due to N2 should be N2 into N2 into BP. What should be the how BP and N2, they are perpendicular 90 degrees, and the sense is like this, all set equal to 0. What is N1? N1 we know, mg by 2. And what is BA? It is L. BA is L, so it will be like this. Due to friction, these two are 0. So we don't know N2, and BP is equal to, in fact, L. Try to see this. I'm just shading it so that it will be easy for you. Huh? Let's come to, so calculation of this, how much N2 will be 3 mg by 2, it will come, the value of N2 will be, no, what about, is asking the ratio of magnitudinal frictional force on cylinder due to the rod and the magnitudinal friction on cylinder due to the inclined plane. Net torque about O, will go for on cylinder, about axis passing through O perpendicular to plane. On cylinder. F2R clockwise, F1R anti-clockwise. As cylinder is in equilibrium, F2R plus F1R. So therefore F1 equal to F2. So what should be the ratio? 1:1. And these are our answers. Huh? So like that, you may get rod, cylinder. You can write about any point. About any point you can write it. So it's all about, I feel students should really, rather than getting answer, you should really focus on writing, defining talk about various points. That's what the main idea of this such numericals. One more, this will be much easier. No, previous problem, I want a reaction at the inch B. Anybody? How to calculate reaction at the inch B? There'll be reaction. Every problem I'm trying to bring the idea of the reaction. This will be the reaction. And on the inch, on the rod, Ry will act like this. And Rx will be in this direction. Rx must be equal to F1. What about Ry? Ry plus N1 equal to mg, you calculate. If you get Ry negative, it will be downward. If the Ry positive, it will be acting upward. So what is Rx? Rx must be equal to F1. And what about Ry? Ry plus if we know N1, substitute all, you'll get the Ry. Why can't we write